Trumpet players, are you looking to build your range and endurance, but you're tired of playing the same old long tones and scales? Well, do I have an etude for you. Today I'm going to be taking you through the etude that I like to play to get my chops back after I take an extended break from playing. And the book we'll be playing out of is Walter Smith's Top Tones. Now, were I a more business-savvy YouTuber... Oh, Jesus, I'm a YouTuber. Were I more business savvy, I'd have an affiliate link in the description for you to go get your own copy of Top Tones that would kick a little bit of money towards the Quintet to support us, but I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Best I can do is offer you some spooky coffee or glasses. So check out those links if you feel so inclined. Or if you want to support the Quintet without spending any money, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, click that like button. It really helps us build this channel out. On this channel, we talk about all things brass music, and I guess not brass music. We have a video on why the Star Spangled Banner's kind of not a good national anthem, and a video on can chinchillas compose music. We do a little bit of everything around here. We upload our videos every Sunday, although I'm not sure if this one's gonna make it. When I sat down to record this week, I was a little under the weather, and I attempted to record my commentary for this video while I was on NyQuil. And, well, you can see for yourself why we wouldn't want to use that footage. The Mucinex and the NyQuil are fighting inside me like Osmosis Jones. You remember Osmosis Jones? If you remember Osmosis Jones, comment, I remember Osmosis Jones. Yeah, so I'm re-recording that Sunday morning. We'll see how quickly I can edit. Anyway, you want to build your chops, and I want to show you this etude, so let's get into it. Now, the challenge of most of Walter Smith's top tone etudes is that they are long, and they consistently go up and into the upper register. And the etude I'm going to share with you today is no exception. Today we're looking at the G Major Tarantella. I hear you now, what is a tarantella? A tarantella is a fast style of Italian dance, which makes this etude really fun to play. And what I like about this etude compared to the rest of the top tones is that you're not in the upper register for the entire etude. Though when you are in the upper register, you will feel that burn. You will build your endurance, and you will build that range. This piece actually starts very similarly to, say, an Arbon's characteristics study. It's essentially just a scale study on G major. Smith puts you through different arpeggios and sequences different scale patterns to get you comfortable in playing with this key. Here's the main theme of the etude and the subsequent development section. And after playing an entire page of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, Smith finally decides to throw you up into the upper register right in the middle of the piece. Now, I'm a bit of a nerd myself, and I equate this decision of Smith to throw you into the upper register to a very famous Batman comic arc called Nightfall. It's a great Batman versus Bane storyline, and I could explain the plot to you here, but actually, NyQuil Freddy gave a recount of this storyline in a way that I don't think I could capture here off of NyQuil. It's called Nightfall, and Bane, because Bane's actually smarter than people give him credit for. He's smart and strong, so he wants to break Batman. So what Bane does is he gets all of Batman's rogues gallery out in the streets of Gotham City, and Batman's out there, and he's fighting, and and he comes back to Wayne Manor,
after fighting all that crime. Oh, spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne's Batman. That's why he goes back to Wayne Manor. And there's Bane, and he's waiting for him. And Batman, in all of his hubris, he says, Bane, I ain't hear no bell. Okay, maybe that was Rocky. But anyway, he's like, I'm going to fight Bane. Oh, the NyQuil's kicking in. I'm going to fight Bane. And Bane just cracks him. Bane picks him up. He gives him the crack. And that's kind of the middle of this etude.
So if I can translate, you've basically spent one whole page of da-ya-da-ya-dum-pa-dum-pa-da-ya-da-ya-dum-pa-dum. And now that you got a bit of a burn going in your corners, this is when you have to be really efficient going up to the upper register. It's almost an insurmountable battle with Bane, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I come up with these things. Those high C's, B's, and even those A's are going to feel a lot different since you've already put in an entire page of work. And then guess what? There's an entire page of work coming after it. If you get to this point in the etude and your chops are starting to get tired, you're starting to play with pressure, take a little bit of a break. Give your chops a second to recover before jumping back in. The more you practice this etude, the longer you should be able to make it through this upper register section. Also, the faster you can play this etude, the easier theoretically it'll be range and endurance wise because you won't be holding those high notes so long. The tempo that Smith writes on this etude is dotted quarter equals 208, which I am nowhere near in this recording. So there's a natural trade-off between how fast can I play these triplets and how long do I want to be holding these high notes. So if you can play it fast, you won't be playing high as long, but your technique might be a little sloppy. So spend some time with the metronome to find a comfortable tempo where your technique is clean and your corners aren't falling apart. Here's the upper register section and the recapitulation of the main theme. And that is Smith Top Tones, the G Tarantella Etude. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next week for a new brass quintet arrangement.